We can't disconnect from the global economy, and we should not. But the over-reliance on global supply chains, Africa's over-reliance on global supply chains is not good for Africa.
This perception of risk that's overblown and over-exaggerated.
Nothing else can accelerate intra-Africa trade and the economic growth without more than infrastructure.
Africa's potential is the best in the world, and it's Africa's shot now. It's Africa's turn. What will stop Africa rightfully taking its turn will be lack of progress on technology.
We need to demonstrate that Africa is in the driving seat, working with partners, but it is us. We need to take over.
In most African countries, there is no time to wait, because you have 600 million people who don't have access to any modern form of energy, let alone electricity. And these are countries that are the most vulnerable to climate change.
The best athletes in the world invariably come from Africa. You will find them in different nationalities these days, whether playing for the national teams in Europe or you see them in NBA finals. The potential in Africa is absolutely massive.
Africa is the only continent that is going to continue to grow the population up until 2100. If you look at the labor force, I think more than half of the labor force in the world will be Africans. So population means demand, population means business, population means opportunities.
And we do a little mapping exercise to say, if you're willing to invest in Ukraine and Afghanistan, clearly you can invest in East Africa between Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda.
You got to be there. You got to go to the continent. Don't just sit back in, back in the States or wherever you are and think that you know what you need to do in Africa without being present.
We don't have enough representation. We don't have representation in the G20. We don't have enough voting rights. So something needs to be done around governance for this continent.
Governments in Africa, particularly post the COVID-19 pandemic, tangibly realize the importance of the health of their population, but also the importance of having health security nationally.